Washington, the U.S. Air Force has secretly designed, built and flown at least one prototype of its enigmatic next-generation fighter jet, the service's top acquisition official confirmed to Defense News on September 14. The development is certain to shock the defense community, which last saw the first flight of an experimental fighter during the battle for the Joint Strike Fighter contract 20 years ago. With the Air Force's future fighter program still in its infancy, the rollout and successful first flight of a demonstrator was not expected for years. "We've already built and flown a full-scale flight demonstrator in the real world, and we broke records in doing it," Roper told Defense News in an exclusive interview ahead of the Air Force Association's Air, Space and Cyber Conference. "We are ready to go and build the next-generation aircraft in a way that has never happened before." Almost every detail about the aircraft itself will remain a mystery due to the classification of the Next-Generation Air Dominance Program, the Air Force's effort for fielding a family of connected air warfare systems that could include fighters, drones and other network platforms in space or the cyber realm. Roper declined to comment on how many prototype aircraft have been flown or which defense contractors manufactured them. He wouldn't say when or where the first flight occurred. And he refused to divulge any aspect of the aircraft's design, its mission, whether it was uncrewed or optionally crewed, whether it could fly at hypersonic speeds or if it has stealth characteristics. "Those attributes," he said, "are beside the point. The importance," Roper said, "is that just a year after the service completed an analysis of alternatives, the Air Force has proven it can use cutting-edge advanced manufacturing techniques to build and test a virtual version of its next fighter, and then move to constructing a full-scale prototype and flying it with mission systems on board. This is not just something that you can apply to things that are simple systems, like Boeing's T-7 Red Hawk trainer jet, the first Air Force aircraft to be built using the holy trinity of digital engineering, agile software development and open architecture," Roper said. "We're going after the most complicated systems that have ever been built, and checked all the boxes with this digital technology. In fact, we've not just checked the boxes, we've demonstrated something that's truly magical." Now, the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, or NGAD, sits at a decision point. Roper declined to say how quickly the Air Force could move its next-gen fighter into production, except to say, pretty fast. But before the service decides to begin producing a new generation of fighters, it must determine how many aircraft it will commit to buy and when it wants to start purchasing them, all choices that could influence the fiscal 2022 budget.